Hello YouTube. Today a larger parcel, and it's quite light, but it's quite large as well. The box is well intact, and let's see what's inside. Got a lot of newspaper. It's always nice to get a lot of newspaper delivered. And more newspaper. And more newspaper. And another box. So literally, we've got a box in a box. Perfect. So let's zoom in. So we have now a smaller box. And in this smaller box, it's probably something. I hope there's not just yet another box. This would be a bit irritating. Well, at least we've got more newspaper. So even more newspaper. And then there's some stuff in here. So much more newspaper and a box of trains by the looks of it, which is a bit surprising, isn't it? After all, I get quite a lot of these trains. So let's see what's inside. Oh, it says it's not running. Oof. So we've got a Grafar engine, and it says not running. Looks quite immaculate to me. I do wonder why it's not running. That's the first one. And this also looks quite heavy. There are two items inside, and I assume these are just two locomotives. At least by weight, these should be two locomotives. And if we take, it feels like a Lima, and it is indeed a beautiful Lima. Actually, quite a good condition, and even all the buffers are present, so that's quite nice. And the next one, what's in the next one? It's much lighter, this one, or a little bit lighter. That's just another Lima, also in the BR green. I wonder whether the original weight is inside, because it feels a bit light. And then last but not least, third little parcel here. Don't know what it is by weight, I can't tell. We'll zoom in a little bit and let's check it out. Oh, that's not a small little engine, but it looks as if it was over proportionally big. And it is over proportionally big because it is not a N gauge like the others. It's a HO gauge which runs on an N gauge track. So when you compare the track, the width of the thing, it's exactly the same. Well, let's have a look and see whether these engines are really not working, or whether they're working, or at least the one where it states it's not working, or this one is working. So I'll take my my test track here, and I assume most of them, I assume these three here are working, and this here may not be working, but let's just find it out. So I just connect here my track with my DC supply. You know, rocket science here. This. Power it up. It seems to be working. See the green light is on. The yellow light. So let's see. So I'm still on the just under 6 volts as from the last one, and I increase it now to 10 volts, but this one doesn't seem to be working. That's a bit frustrating. So this means I have to look into this. It's at on 10 volt now. No movement if on the track. Let's see where the Lima. Lima clearly is working. However, it seems to be missing the. The rubbers. So yeah, I'll have to give them new tire tracks because they're clearly not present anymore. Oh, and it has somehow been disconnected. Something went wrong here. Don't know what, but the LED bulb has blown. Oh, it's just too much resistance. I hope it's not my LED which is gone, because I would have to install a new one. That's annoying. Right, maybe in the other direction we've got more luck. And I've just blown the second LED here, I think. No, haven't really blown it. Now I've blown it. No, I haven't. It's just the contact isn't great. I wish you could see this. It's not really working very well. So the engine is working in both directions. However, it's also quite smelly, and the traction tires are clearly missing. So that's an easy fix. I just have to put some new traction tires on. Then this one here, I think the traction tires are on this one. Something seems to be wrong. When you look at the LED light, it's flickering. This means something's seriously wrong with this engine. And I suspect maybe one of the wheels is the wrong way around. Otherwise, it would be working, but it isn't. So this one needs to be addressed. Something seems to be wrong with this one. With this one here, new traction tires and more weight. It's too light. With this one here, I don't know. I have to open it up. And now, last but not least, what's wrong with the Grafar Beauty? Because the Grafars normally, especially this one here, is in an absolute immaculate condition. So I don't understand how come this one is not working. So all the spares or repair, yeah, absolutely nothing is happening. I definitely want to find out what the problem is. I will open it up. I'll do this with you and see whether I can fix it. Maybe it's just the pickups which are faulty. Maybe the pickups here are missing. In order to check whether it's just a little pickup issue, I will now disconnect my power supply, and I will put the electricity straight onto the pickups, and maybe this will be... No, so it's not the pickups which are the problem. There is power on the pickups, something else must be the problem. And I'm looking forward to work through this and see what's wrong. Very interesting. I'm intrigued. I think all 4 locomotives can easily be fixed, and yeah, this gives me a little bit something to do in the colder season. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks very much for watching.